Can you juggle?
Yeah, with 3. Not with 5, so it's something.
Okay, welcome back to Tales of the Wandering Bard.
Yeah.
The war horns blow from the bandit camp. One ogre is stuck. Both ogres look up. Their gleeful, kind of stupid, fun expressions immediately change to something serious and murderous. What do you do?
I drop like the food that I'm carrying, still in my hands, and I try to dash back to the others.
Okay, what are you two doing?
I'm hiding somewhere behind a tree, out of the line of sight.
I want to actually approach like 60 feet at first.
Approach to the ogres or approach beyond the ogres?
So that I'm 60 feet behind the ogres.
Okay.
But it's still like slow. The movement is pretty difficult.
It's squishy. It's not that difficult.
Does it affect the movement speed?
A little bit, not a lot, like minus 10%.
Okay, then I approach 50 feet.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, if I see him moving, I follow. Together with Brenna.
Yeah, Brenna keeps kind of to the rear, sword in hand, ready to go. You're hiding so you can't see the camp. You're behind the ogres. You went behind the ogres. Are you hiding or are you in the open?
If I can find something where I can hide, then I hide there. If there's a good spot, I don't know if the top
there's
is
plenty
available.
of hiding places.
Okay, yeah, totally.
So the two of you can't see shit because you're keeping well hidden. You see that there are maybe 4 bandits coming out of these spiked logs that are jutting out, which you can just barely make out between some trees. And they start walking towards the ogres, and you hear the hoots and jeers and laughter of them.
Okay.
When the other ogre lowers his head, gives a roar, picks up the spiked club, and just starts running towards them, and their laughter goes from ha ha to ah as they turn and run back, and they need to make some initiative rolls.
Going to sit back. Enjoy.
The ogre runs towards the guys, swings his beautiful
God,
natural 20.
ready. Get caught.
Swings his giant spiked club. What is ogre damage? It's great club does. Ooh, where's the book?
I think it's like...
Ogre said plus 6 to damage.
Yeah.
Great club is
Great club.
Because 200 as well.
Great club is 2d4.
Nearly
Plus 6.
6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought we would.
So that's going to be a lot of damage.
What are they wearing? Armor?
It's too hard to see from your distance. So the ogre cracks one of these guys across the skull. His brains, you can't see it, but they splatter to the ground. The other 3 are fleeing as quickly as possible. At the end of the round, what do you guys do?
What is the stuck ogre doing?
Roaring in rage and trying to free his foot, which is slowly sinking deeper and deeper into the tar.
Oh,
Okay, so he's no threat at all at the moment because he's stuck. Is his club like near him?
Only one of the ogres had a club.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I'll go chase after the other ogre and the bandit.
Okay, you give chase.
I follow him.
You give chase.
So, yeah, I can't because I don't. Yeah, how far away is he from me? I can't see him because I'm hiding, right?
He is further behind the ogres than you. So you're hiding behind your tree. You see him start to run past you towards the ogres.
Yeah, we were like 150 feet behind. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't take a shot at them when they were running away, right?
You couldn't see them running away because you were hiding.
Okay, I guess then I would just follow.
You follow behind.
Yeah.
I say 10 feet behind him.
Okay. Alright, and Brenna comes pulling up the rear as you guys charge in. You get close enough by the end of the round that, actually, you start falling behind. Your feet are tiny, your legs are short.
can I like one arm, pick her up, and throw her on my shoulders?
Yeah, if you haven't drawn your sword yet, you can just
Yeah.
pick her up and toss her. But your shield is actually tied to your arm to keep it on.
Yeah,
technically,
okay.
So
To my child!
That's
Put
okay.
up my hand.
by the end of the round, you guys have approached the camp. It doesn't look to be nearly as big as you thought. It's maybe 20 meters on a side in kind of a square formation. There's a bunch of these sharpened logs that are sticking out, but the gaps between them are fairly large, about yay big. Like a human could slowly, carefully squeeze themselves through it pretty easily. They look maybe more to prevent large things from charging in. Like horses. The ogre is standing in the one opening. There's this shattered body at his feet, or a little bit behind him, and you can hear the sounds of people inside. Ooh, this is not the right song. This. This is a little, little peaceful.
It's tea time.
You can hear the cries of people within shouting to arms, ogres! You can see through these spikes a bunch, and it looks maybe 7 people inside. It's hard to tell because they're moving around, and there are tents inside as well. Let's just roll for initiative. You guys will roll.
Well, I think we'll just wait, like 50 feet off.
Let's still roll for initiative to
Okay.
get all the things. I'm going to have one of you guys roll a d10 for your people. One of you roll a d10 for the ogres, and I will roll a d10 for the bandits.
It's the most danger. Probably you.
I do d10 plus 6.
Someone roll
Plus.
for the ogres.
1.
Okay, you need to tie. You've tied with the bandits, so reroll.
Low is
8.
good.
Low is good, yeah. Okay, so you guys go last.
Yeah.
The ogre goes first. He takes his big club, brings it down, trying to smash some people, missing, hitting the ground with a disastrous thud. A volley of arrows fly at the ogre. One of them hitting for 4 points of damage.
Okay.
Uh-oh. That's not great. For someone. Volley of arrows hits, one of them hits the ogre, and some spearmen come up as well, trying to stab at him from the side. But the ogre's hide is thick, and the spearmen are terrified. None of them make any hits. You guys go last. Brenna says, "Are we going in?"
Wait for it. Wait for it.
She waits.
Is it?
I'm like, let's wait until they're all fully engaged on the ogre. You don't know how many are still in the tents.
It's getting hard to see because the sun is coming down now. It took you like an hour and a half to walk through the swamp, the area.
So I would guess that there's a campfire somewhere, right? Because they wouldn't just.
It's getting dark. There's
And
dark.
how are they positioned in comparison to the campfire? Are they near it? Are they far away from it?
The campfire seems to be the dead center of the camp, but it's hard to tell. These logs are jutting out and blocking your view of most things. It's like looking through slats.
Okay. So I can't see if they are fighting near there. I can't basically see them.
It looks like the ogre. They've kept the ogre near the entrance,
Mhm.
and they're holding him there, which is 10 meters from the fire.
Okay, and are we at a high point or is it all?
It's
very
all flat.
10 meters or
How's
10
the
feet.
other
meters.
ogre doing?
Hmm?
It's the stuck ogre. How's he doing?
He's screaming in rage behind you.
Okay, still stuck.
Still very stuck.
Okay.
The archers get their second volley at the end of the round. Whoa, no. One of them gets, arrow stuck in the hide of the ogre, but doing no damage. The others fly past, missing. You can hear the archers cursing loudly. And we roll initiative again. You roll for the party. You roll for the ogre.
3 for the ogres.
Yeah.
5.
Ogres go first again. He brings his club down. Ooh, another. Not a crit, but a hit. a nasty hit as the ogre deals. I need to get rid of this d4. Another 10 damage to a spearman, cracking his skull. Party goes first, or goes next.
Yeah, no, I think we can chase him. Are there anyone left in, like, the center of the camp? Like on
It's
the
hard to
tents?
see because there's some tents around it, so you can't really make out what's in the center of the camp from here, between the stakes and the tents.
Okay. How many archers are there?
You're 3-ish, maybe? It's hard to make out. It's very hard to make out.
Okay. I'll go right in.
I think we had this exact same cup in San Francisco. I think one of my roommates had literally... No, Ryan's grandma's house has this cup in Santa Barbara.
Design is pretty common. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you go in.
Yeah.
You're on his shoulders, so you're going
Yeah,
in. Do you follow?
I see we're going in.
Okay, Brenna follows as well. How would you like to make your way in? There's the doorway with the ogre kind of stuck in the middle of it, fighting these people. There's holes through, all the spikes that you could squeeze tightly through if you'd like.
Right now, I think all the bandits are still focused on the ogre. So I'll try to, like, go around through the whole, the defense.
I mean, I could try to just drop from his shoulders somewhere where I would find convenient, right? Because if he charges into melee battle, like, I'd rather just drop.
Yeah, I wanted to set you up inside of the camp.
Yeah, that's fine. You're just saying you're in the middle.
Yeah.
Alright, so you come around from the side, squeeze between some of these sharpened stakes. You see a bunch of tents around, and you notice that on the inside, it's not tar or dirt anymore. They've laid rough-hewn boards all over the ground in this giant 20 by 20 area, so that you can walk normally without having to fear sinking in.
Okay.
There are 5 large tents set up. They all look roughly the same size. They're all very different colored. None of them, they all stand out, so none of them really stand out. And you see from squeezing between the poles and the tents, there are about 4 spearmen in a semicircle around the ogre. There are 3 archers standing behind that. Yeah.
Okay.
And you see actually in the middle of the camp, there's a man who is strapping on a breastplate. And there's a young boy beside him who's helping him put on his armor.
Does he look like the bandit leader? Or?
He looks different. He's not using a spear, he's putting on armor, but he doesn't look like a leader. He's not fighting, he's not giving orders.
Okay. Then I'll go for one of the archers.
Okay.
Try to...
So you run up from behind the archer.
Yeah, just smash him.
They don't see you coming, so you get +2 for back attack and 1 for surprise.
Nice, so I'm
I think that's a d20 +6 for you? 2 from strength, 1 from proficiency.
Yeah.
Or 1 from specialization, yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
Ready.
natural 20. Yeah.
26 against 22 armor, 12 armor. So not a triple crit, but a double crit. So roll me 3 times damage.
So I need a lot of d8.
No. Yes. Yes.
Like
So
2?
it'd be 3d8 damage.
8 plus 5.
Yes.
Oh my god. Somebody's really angry that their father got burned down.
Oh.
That's a 6.
6. That's an 8. That's a 2.
So 16 and 5 is 21. Please describe the scene before you.
It's like the archer just readying his next shot, and I'll come down with my sword, like from behind, over his shoulder, just smashing it into like it's basically with the power of Bash, he's just like ducking in and then collapsing to the ground.
Your sword sinks halfway through his body. He collapses to the ground. The archers on either side turn to look at you, eyes wide with fear. One of them shouts, "From behind!"
Oh god.
Dave.
Mr. Matthews, what do you do?
It's only 20 foot. Do you have movement left?
You had to get in and squeeze through everything and drop off the door for the halfling and actually get up to that area. So you have a little bit of movement, but not a lot.
Okay. Then never mind.
Okay.
So I kind of, well, I want to kill the boy, but my character probably won't do it. Would be good because
Very good.
Take stunning armor would take longer and stuff.
So what do you do?
I don't kill
You
the
wanna
boy.
kill the boy?
So the-
because then the older man can't get his armor on quickly.
Never make an enemy of Dominic, guys.
I'm going to throw some darts at an archer.
Okay.
At the one who screams.
Okay, so you can throw 3 in a round, but you get 1 now and the 2 at the final end, at the very end of the round. So.
Okay. Yeah, I throw all 3. So
Okay, throw the first one.
No. 9.
9 is a miss. Yeah, because the archers have turned around this point and they've got armor on and whatnot. So the dart sticks in its armor for no damage. Faye.
Yeah. So how far away is the guy who's donning his armor?
10 meters? 8 meters?
Can I try to circle around so I can shoot him in the back, or would I be in the middle of the camp then?
He's in the middle of the camp. His side is to you right now. So you could take a half move and get 1 shot at him from the back, or you could get 2 shots from the side.
2 shots.
Do I get back attack if it's on the side?
Nope.
No, okay. Then I also
That's
don't.
surprise.
Yeah, but I don't get the back stuff then if it's on the side.
So what do you do?
I do the 1 shot from the back.
Okay. You move between some tents, get around to a position where you can get in easily. You get a +2 for back attack. He is not surprised by this though, having seen the unpronounceable name for me, Alwick?
Alric.
Alric?
Alric.
A-L-R-I-C.
Alric.
Yeah.
It's hard
It's
sound
hard
for me
to
to make.
pronounce for an American.
It's like Rick and Al, isn't it?
Alric.
Like Alric.
Alric.
Yeah.
Alric.
Okay, trying to attack. Wish me luck with this. Oh no, that went off. 1 second. I was doing. No, we established.
Yeah, but
that I'm
you've
going.
let some rolls that have rolled off go.
What? Which one?
Yeah, I was watching.
You were.
Did that roll all the way? Did it come to complete stop?
I did. Okay, I mean I'm okay with this.
I mean,
but I
you
thought-
did
I thought I
start. You
re-rolled
did
it.
move to stop it before it came to a stop. But let's figure out now. Are you taking rolls
Yeah,
off?
if it's a natural 20 and it rolls off, then I'm going to re-roll it.
Okay.
Okay. So it's an 11 plus whatever that is.
11 plus 2 for back attack would be a
Do I get a plus for dex? No, you
15.
don't.
Yes, this is a missile weapon, so you get another 2 for dex, so it becomes a 15.
How much armor is there?
Is he strapping plate on or what is it?
Yeah, it's a solid breastplate, and there's other pieces of armor coming on as well, but you can't see them yet. Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay. Nice.
Since you have the back attack, you get to add an extra damage die, so
So
2d6.
seven plus whatever.
No bonus.
Don't you do I do double damage, don't I? Or is it, that
Yeah,
is
that's-
the second die?
yeah.
Right. Okay, got it.
You do 7 damage?
Yeah.
He gives a loud oof grunting noise.
Okay.
What's her name? Brenna comes forth and goes to tangle with the guy with the breastplate and the kid. She goes to stab at him, and her blade gets turned aside very easily as he parries with a long sword. The bandit's turn.
Oh, I need to keep track.
Bandit leader stabs at Brenna. 14. He slashes her for 6 points of damage. Ouch.
If she's a rogue, that's pretty bad.
12 for 2 gold. She's a high fighter.
She takes a nasty slash across her chest, and almost drops to one knee, and like wavers and starts to back up, holding her hand over her chest. The squire picks up a dagger and lunges at her with it.
Squad, the boy?
Yeah. Missing badly.
Should have killed him.
The archers that are next to you, they definitely need a morale check. They've just been hit from behind. Okay, yeah. They withdraw. They don't even bother withdrawing. They turn and just flee in opposite directions out into the woods. You can get an attack of opportunity on each if you'd like.
In what direction?
One of them goes to the left, one of them goes to the right. They just
but they are spikes.
Yeah, but they can go out from
Okay.
as easily as you can go in. They can go out. But give me an attack roll on each of them.
12 plus 5, 17.
17's a hit. Give me a damage roll.
Very good. I'm small.
3, 8.
He drops to the ground as you cut him in half.
Oh my god.
Other one. It's a 10. No, it's an 8.
8?
Oh, yeah, 8.
No. You miss. He takes off, runs between some logs, and flees. The 4 spearmen, they need their own set of morale checks.
Have they turned around?
No,
Or
they're
are they
still facing the ogre.
So maybe they haven't even noticed.
No, the archers were screaming and said, "From behind!" That is not a good sight for them. That's... God, how... That's very borderline. I'm going to re-roll it. Okay. They can't take it anymore. They splinter and flee. But this time, they just run back into the camp because the ogre's in front of them. So the ogre gets an attack of opportunity, like one... There's so many moving so quickly, he can only get 2 off at a time. Oh god. I'll get it a little bit later. He misses 1, but the club clips another 10 damage, dropping him to the ground. You can get 2 attacks as 3 of them run past you. You can only, since they're all moving at the same time, you can only get like 2 attacks.
Okay.
No, wait, you are a first level fighter. You have a maximum of 3 opportunity attacks per round, I think. I think you can only get 1 more. Make your 1 while I look
This
for...
is like the second round
This is the
of combat?
second round of combat for you.
For you? For me? So I get
Me-
2 normal attacks every other round?
This is the... Yeah, because you made your attack and missed against it. Did you make a normal attack this round?
No.
No, you just hacked... This is the first round that you've attacked a person, right?
I killed the archer.
Mm-hmm.
Then
you made the opportunity attacks against the other 2 archers.
Oh, it's still that round.
It's still that round, yeah. Okay. So make an opportunity attack against one of those guys as they flee past you.
Nope. Nope.
Let me just double check to make sure you don't get... I think it's 1/5 your level plus 2 for warriors. Just 1/5 your level for everyone else. But it's hard.
It's fine, I take it. It's fine.
You might get an extra one.
If you don't take it, you just wait. We might need this in the end.
It's also, these are the things, I always try and look them up because if I can't remember on the top of my head, I want to force myself to look it up, to learn it so I don't forget. Attack. Attacks of opportunity, page 13. Oh, I was so close. Just need to go back pages. Attacks of opportunity. Warriors can make 3 + 1 for 5 levels or hit dice. Okay, so yeah, that's it. So that's all you get. So you miss. The 3 spearmen just flee. You can hear the man in the breastplate yelling, "Cowards! Stay and fight!" You get your second and third dart throws this round.
Actually, Archer is still alive.
The archers have ran.
Yeah, he killed one?
He killed 1. 2 others fled. The spearmen are fleeing back through the camp. You can get 1 attack on one of them as they're going through the camp, and you can get your second attack at one of them as they're beyond the camp through the walls, or at the man, the leader or his squire.
I think I will change the lines. Okay. I'm hitting those that run.
Okay.
So first is an 8.
Second.
5.
No.
Worse.
You throw your darts. They do absolutely nothing. And that's the end of that round. Give me initiative. You roll for the party. You roll for the ogre.
Oh. That is 9.
And the party goes last, probably.
It just is the same one.
7 for
Okay. The bandits go first. The bandit leader attacks Brenna again, who slices into her. She crumples to the ground in a pile of blood and guts.
You can take your gold back from her.
He looks around, seeing his camp deserted, everything, his men having broken and fled. And
so the spearmen that ran into the camp.
they ran into the camp and then out the other side.
Okay. Yeah.
The bandit leader looks around from him, notices everyone's broken, looks right at you, glares at you intently, turns around and jogs out of the camp, his squire kind of following at his heels as he breaks to the outside. You rolled jogs like runs. You rolled a 9 for the party?
Yep.
The ogre goes. You see him, he's got blood splattered all over him, his face is worked up into a rage, and you don't think he even recognizes you as he steps forward and swings his club at you. Ow! What is your armor class?
It's high, 16.
Okay. He clips you with the club and sends you like spiraling. You stay on your feet as you just get shoved, or your shield hits your shield arm, and you stumble back. It feels like your arm's broken. It's not, but it hurts from the pain. No damage. Party's turn.
I'll go for the ogre.
Okay. He's right before you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. 2 attacks. First one. 15 plus 3, 18.
18 is a hit.
Right.
Surprise.
Is he large? He's large.
He is large.
18 is a pretty
Nice.
good roll.
So I need a d12.
Yes.
8. First one.
Okay. You got him pretty badly. The ogre, his eyes go kind of wide for a moment as he looks down and sees just this hole in his belly.
Okay.
You get your second attack at the end of the round.
Yeah.
But he's definitely a little surprised by this. Bay.
Okay, the ogre looks pretty hurt to me, right?
Very.
Can I try to circle around him to get to his back and take a shot at him?
You'd have to go back outside the camp to do it. You could probably do it. You could probably run outside the camp to get a back attack on him.
I will do that unless on my way, I would see some archer just stopping for me, but otherwise I would try this, yeah.
Sure. You run all the way around the outside of the camp. You roll a hit. Plus 2 for back attack.
Natural 20.
Oh wow.
2 for
Natural
back
20.
attack, 2 for high dex. It's a 24. That is a single crit, so 3 times damage dice total.
Okay, wait, what is it? A d6?
Yeah, 3d6.
So So that's 10, 14.
You hit him in the back of the head. He crumples to the ground in a heap.
Yeah. So presumably the leader is running. Can I say is in range of Greece?
No, the range of Greece is like 10 yards.
That's what was the range.
Is 70 yards.
Probably enough.
You can take a half move and cast Grease.
Greece,
Phantasmal Force, yeah.
Okay, so I want to take the half move and then cast Phantasmal Force in front of the leader.
What would you like to create the image of?
What's something like 5 ogres with clubs.
So do they just like blink into existence, or how do they appear?
They well, it's getting dark, right?
Mm-hmm. Sun is going down.
Yeah. And I think they just emerge like from the
ground.
Yeah.
Like they crawl out of the tar.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. You see him falter for a moment and like pause, and then turn his head in and run right through one of the images.
Oh, fuck, okay.
Yeah, he has seen through your tricks, runs through the images of the ogres, and out further beyond.
Okay.
I think we can actually step out of combat now, unless you guys are going to try and chase down these bandits. But they all have at least a round head start on you guys.
No, doesn't make sense.
Stream, can we get the leader? That's what we came for.
He's got a full round head start on you. You can try and chase him down.
Okay, let's do
Killed
it.
your father!
In which direction is he running?
I killed my father.
He's not running towards me, he's
He's
running
running
the
north, the other
right?
direction, yeah.
And he's only, I think, half a round ahead, because at the end of that round, I've done one attack.
Oh yeah.
Still have my move, so I chase up.
Okay, so he's a half round ahead of you.
Maybe he gets slowed
Okay.
down by the illusions. Something like that.
Yeah, a little bit. Loses a few seconds for that. You have 18 dex, 72 strength, right?
I've 18 strength, 15 dex, 50 con.
Because he doesn't wear armor, right? Like leather
Yeah,
armor.
you don't-
only?
Yeah,
You're not wearing anything heavy, right? You've got
No.
your sword, a backpack, some rope, a shield.
I think I've
That's
dropped the
armor.
backpack when going into combat.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Well, I mean, it was an empty backpack anyway, it doesn't matter. Your strength is ridiculous.
Use heavy armor.
Yeah, he didn't get his armor
Not
fully
all of it.
on.
So maybe that's even worse than just half-strapped armor, trying to remember that.
Okay, so you start to chase him down. Do you say anything while you chase, or do you just chase in silence?
I'll say something when I catch up to him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when I get to him, I wanna tackle him from
Before you
behind.
get to him, you don't say anything?
No. It's getting dark and maybe he doesn't notice me. I mean, I know, like, clinky...
Leather armor, yeah.
Alright.
Just...
Okay, you notice he does give a glance over his shoulder, sees you, he stops in his tracks, turns around, pulls out his sword as the two of you clash together. Give me an initiative roll between the two of you, a d10 plus your weapon speed, which is going to be 5 for your bastard sword. Yeah.
5, 1, and 1.
1, you go first.
Nice. Wreck him!
So you got a full charge in this, so you get a +2 to hit, but a penalty of 1 to your armor class since you're like running at him and charging.
Can I, like, not attacking with my sword, instead just bashing him with my shield?
Yes, you may do a shield bash.
I'm gonna go for that.
Give me an attack roll, a d20 plus the 2 for the charge and the 2 for your strength.
Oh, 17 plus
Oh, nice.
whatever.
Plus 4 is 21.
Yeah.
You smash him with your shield. I think technically, since you only need to hit his base armor class, his armor doesn't matter, so you just need to hit AC 10. That's a crit. You crit him with your shield. Shield bash. Shield bash.
I hope he drops his sword.
Shield rush.
He drops one. A legendary.
Well, I can get his armor, so
Half of his
I don't
armor,
want-
the rest is from the camp.
yeah. I would have to fix it. For damage now.
You can!
And
You're the
then
only
poor.
one who can do that.
Give me an opposed strength check. So
Oh.
So
Okay.
it's opposed strength between the two of you. The loser falls down. If you both fail, you both fall down.
Okay. 21.
Oh my god.
Oh, very close. You smash him to the ground. He tumbles. Actually, you critical, so I was going to give you a +5 on your check anyway. Or a +2 on your check. So, time. The shield rush of misses. Okay, so you bash him. He topples to the ground.
Does he drop his sword?
Give me 2d4 for severity. And
Because you're very high in this.
Which?
Oh!
It's
It's a 4, yeah.
4
7.
and a 3, 7.
That
nice.
could be something.
You crack into his arm, because that's what's up to block.
I think 6 is the magic number.
Yeah.
7.
His sword arm?
That's leg. Where's arm? Here we go. Armor damaged, arm broken if if the victim has no armor to cover limb. So he is getting his hand up to attack you. His other hand is here. You come in, you crack him on this. His arm splinters and just breaks sharp in half. He tumbles to the ground, screaming in pain, but manages to hold onto his sword.
Okay.
His turn. His left arm is broken. He's got a sword in his right hand.
Can I get a second attack off? No.
No. When the shield rush is like bashing with the shield is a full
Okay.
action. He swings at your ankles. Ooh, it's a wild miss. Clattering off the ground. The two of you, did you stay in the camp or did you chase after him?
We, when I asked if we chase him and he followed through, I
Alright, so you and
Do I see that they run away when I'm... Yeah, right? I
yeah,
would
definitely,
see
because the
that-
ogre
yeah.
falls to the ground and then you see all
Yeah,
this
then
happening.
I follow.
Okay, so you
And
are.
You drop your backpack, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to pick up his rope on the way, and I'm heading after them.
Okay. You pick up the rope. You're a little bit slower than the rest of them, so you're not quite there yet. At the end of the round, what do you want to do? You see him smashing into the guy, breaking his arm, falling to the ground, yells in pain.
I want to get in range to cast Grease.
Okay, you can do that. Yes, you can do
I
that.
want to cast Grease on his sword.
Ah, okay. You chant the words Grease spell. He makes a saving throw versus spell, and fails. It's not just on the sword. It's like a 10 by 10 area. So it's him and his sword and the ground around him, pretty much, are just like covered in this magical greasy fluid.
Slips out of his hands.
More or less, yeah. And initiative for next round?
Group initiative or
Yeah, let's just do group. You guys go first. He's lying on the ground, screaming in pain. Well, groaning in pain, not quite screaming.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
With my left foot, I'll step on his sword arm to keep him on the ground.
Okay, yeah. You notice the sword has slipped out of his hand as well.
But then I just toss it away.
He kicks away.
Yeah, kicks away. And keep him there until Tiny arrives
Okay.
with the rope.
Cool.
And like his left arm is like totally mashed.
Totally broken.
Okay. Then I'll step on there
You step on the broken arm.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is for my father. And just
Okay. You stab
with full white.
Get a +4 to hit for him being prone and all that.
No, not with the sword. Just with
the foot. Okay, you crunch his arm.
American History X.
Oh, ooh, that was terrible. That scene makes me cringe. He
no arm.
groans with pain and just kill me now. As you arrive at the rope and you.
I just watch. I just like doing the thing.
Okay.
I was like with the rope, like you can barely see me behind all the. I'm like, I brought the rope. We can rest them now. I got it.
Okay.
We like tie him up.
You tie him up. Stop the music. He begs for you to kill him.
No.
No.
I guess I tie him up since I have the. Or do you have rope use as well?
No.
No, then I.
I let the grease vanish, so they can.
Yeah, it disappears.
So it doesn't get too slippery.
Alright. You guys have this tied up bandit. Your friend Brenna is back inside the camp, probably completely dead by now. She might have been able to be saved by the time you get back to the camp. She's definitely gone.
Nope.
The ogre's dead. One of
the other ogres is still stuck.
The other ogre's still stuck. You can barely see him from where you are in the camp,
Okay.
but he's still stuck. It looks like maybe he's now up almost to his knee in the tar.
Okay.
No, he's an ogre. He's still
Do we need
shit.
all that 50 foot of rope to tie the guy up?
I don't think so.
How are you tying him up? Just his arms behind his back?
We're just hog tied.
Yeah.
Hogtied or arms behind the back?
I mean, whatever you want. I mean, I would.
He has to run with us to town, so.
Oh. Don't they have horses around here? Do you really think they just walk here from everywhere? They probably have a canoe or something.
Yeah, now that you're taking the time to look around, although it is dark, there's a bonfire in the middle of the camp. You do see 3 horses on one side.
Okay. Then we'll tie him up, like,
Hog tied.
completely. Yeah.
It's like a pig. Okay,
I need about. Or can I find some kind of rope? Or
There's
something?
more rope in the camp.
Okay. Yeah, we searched the camp.
Okay.
Loading time.
While they are tying him up, I want to look for Brenna and see if she's still alive.
No, she's way dead.
Okay. Close our eyes or something and throw her some 2 gold from my father and say, you deserve some extra. And then I turn to the party.
Okay, tying him up is a very difficult procedure. He resists, he flails. You have 18-72 strength and he has a broken arm, so we don't even need to make rolls.
Yes.
Okay.
But it's difficult and he's in a lot of pain the entire time. It's very obvious. His arm is broken and you're
Does he
trying to tie it
fall
up.
unconscious?
No.
Or like
No, he does not fall unconscious from
that
pain.
amount of pain? No.
Then you search the camp.
Yeah.
It looks like one of the tents is where they have a bunch of their food stuff stored. There's crates with all sorts of things. You see a couple of corpses, like lambs, hanging from the tent. It's one of these like big pavilion tents. So there's some animals hanging from it.
I pick it all up and bring it to the ogre that's still stuck in the mud.
You like drag this dead, or carry this dead sheep to him, and
like put it like 10 feet from him on the ground. And then when we leave the camp, I wanna like find a rope to a nearby tree and like throw it to him so he can get out, get his food. I think he deserves it.
That's very humane of you.
After that, sometimes we stand in a group together as 3. And I ask Tiny, do you still have the explosives?
Of course I do.
I look at Elric, want to do the honors? And I look at the camp.
Why not?
I mean, it's a
Why not?
20 by 20 meter camp, and you have like a jar of black powder.
Oh,
You don't think it's enough to destroy the entire camp.
Okay, that's not way cool as I.
Then keep it. Keep
Okay,
it.
yeah. Then
Maybe we'll need it somewhere else.
You could wait. Isn't grease flammable?
Yes.
Do you only have one of these spells?
Yeah.
Oh, that
Casts and stuff.
Then- Then it doesn't matter. Otherwise, you could have just,
Yeah.
put that on fire. It's okay. We're not going to burn anything down today.
Okay.
So we loot the camp, and then basically maybe not stay the night there.
Well, it's dark by the time you're done looking through the camp. You find
But we can still see with like the torches. We can see
You should
like
have
the
the
tracks
campfire.
out of.
Yeah. Well, and let's deal with searching the camp
What's
first.
with
Okay.
Kenneth?
Oh, he left.
Left.
He left.
Left when we entered the tablets.
So one of the rooms has these animals hanging from it, and all the other like foodstuffs and supplies. The next room, it looks like where the men sleep. There's just kind of a whole bunch of bunks and cots set up. There's some small tables and chairs and playing cards and lanterns that aren't lit, and just kind of it's where they live.
Okay.
The third tent is where the commander lives. It's got nice soft furs. It's actually the smallest of all the tents. I mean, they're roughly the same size, but it's the smallish one. In it, you find a nice cache of weapons. None of them look particularly special. They don't look, gem encrusted or ornate or anything like that.
Magic.
Yeah, there's no apparent magic weapons, but there's some nice gear around here.
Fine stuff.
You do find a small-ish chest, maybe about this big, like almost like a large jewelry box, and inside of it are 300 gold coins.
Nice.
You find a big sack that just has silver and copper coins as well, just like hundreds and hundreds of silver and copper. But that's just on the ground
I
nearby.
put it like all in my backpack.
Okay. Write down 500 silver and 300 copper. And the final tent has 4 humans in it that have been tied up and they look like slaves, including your father.
What? Alive?
Whoa. I'm like, for the first moment, completely shocked.
Good thing we didn't blow it up.
Definitely.
Oh no, that would have been brilliant. I know
Then
that.
I just, with tears in the eyes, just running over, get him untied and like hug him over and over again. Yeah.
It's a touching moment.
We are quite snivel in the background.
I don't feel anything.
I
I'm
wish
very
you could have such a relationship with
Yeah,
your
yeah,
father.
right.
Maybe you can be the second son.
I just take
Adopted
a
by
piece
blacksmith.
of his robe and I just go.
Yeah, it appears that a couple of these people were taken hostage during the raid to be used as slaves or to be sold as slaves. Your father tells you about the person whose skull he smashed in the smithy before it burned to the ground, which is the corpse that you found there.
So it was one of the bandits?
It was a bandit he had killed. And now it's dark. You can try and head home through the forest at night. You can stay here. What would you like to do?
Well, with the yoga outside, I would rather go out of the tar pits and rest there for the night.
And there are still bandits that.
Yeah.
So if the prisoners if they are not too malnourished or something.
No, they've only been gone for a day. They're thirsty, but there's water around.
Okay.
Maybe there's a tracker.
No. But the footprints
Well-
leading out are pretty obvious. They're deeply sunk. And you don't, if you just head south or if you head east, eventually you'll run into the road.
Yeah.
You just need to head some direction.
So I assume we go like until we leave the tar pits, like southish,
Okay.
kind of.
You head southish. You
Yeah.
do the thing with the ogre where you leave him the sheep and tie a rope to a tree and let him pull himself out.
And I put a burning torch, next to the meat, so he can see it.
I thought beneath the rope or something.
Surviving is probably already enough motivation to get out. But
When the ogre notices me, I make this and point to the camp, but that's more.
He seems enraged and angry.
Okay, well, I don't care. I go.
Okay. As you pull, as you leave, you can see the ogre like pulling himself out, and then the tree actually rips out of the ground and pulls the tree towards him and starts using the tree to pull himself out. It's a long process. It takes him long enough that you guys are well gone by then. You make for the road. There are no encounters that night, and eventually, sometime the next day, maybe an hour after the sun comes up, maybe 2 hours after the sun comes up, you make it back home, intact, in peace. What's your father's name?
I called him Hal.
He offers I'm sure you tell him the story about. He asks how you came to rescue him, how you came to find him, all the details. I take it you tell him how things go. He says, "Well, I'm sorry to hear that you've been completely disowned, but if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be alive." So,
how much would it cost to rebuild the forge?
Oh, it's pretty expensive. Probably 50 or 60 gold. I don't think we'll ever be able to get that much money again. Maybe we can start over as farmers or head to another town and take an apprenticeship.
Would you take me with you?
Oh God, I would love to have you as a son. I don't have a wife to cook for us, but maybe you can do the cooking and we can do the forging.
She can cook?
what? I can't cook. You saved my life.
Oh, wait, I can cook.
Your mother taught you well. I promise I'll never look down on circus folk again.
Oh, that's good. I mean, you kind of automatically look down if you look at me, but I know what you're getting at.
She's funny too. You should consider marrying her.
I've already taken. I apologize.
Well, where's your husband?
Well, he's right there. Future husband. We're not married yet. We kind of tried.
A lot has happened since I left.
We didn't really get a permission, I think. Or did we? Well, I guess he's kind of a.
If you would give us your blessing.
Of course.
Okay. Wait, I'm actually not that.
So apparently that's a thing now.
So you go back.
I'm happy. I'm married.
You rebuild the forge.
I would also like.
How far do you push this marriage thing?
Well, how far are we going to push that? That's a good question, actually. Shall we roll for that? How charismatic we both are?
Everyone else thinks you guys are serious.
Mm-hmm.
The whole town at this point, by the time you get back, hears about.
I mean, it depends. Do you really want to kick your father in the shins, or do you want to make it up to him?
True.
The whole town has heard about how Dave has run off with a circus halfling.
I mean, you're what are you?
You're
quite
charisma roll.
If
If you roll 21 or higher, probably go.
21. Oh, Jesus, okay.
What's your charisma?
Is it a 10 or something?
So you need 11?
Yeah.
Okay.
50-50.
17.
Oh shit. Okay.
Some months
28.
later, there are wedding bells. Doves are released.
I mean,
Dave ends up sitting like this. How did this happen?
Dave is
Where did my life go wrong?
Dave is a 15 hotness, so that's very intelligent, very good looking. I mean, why not, right?
Yeah, no, it's a good catch.
Like,
Definitely.
His father's pretty.
He's rich
Same
because
here.
we've already
the best man at the
And
wedding.
you know what? As a marriage gift, I request an elephant or a circus.
Yeah, I buy one.
Nice. Very
I
good.
don't think you actually have enough money to buy an elephant.
It's pretty
but
expensive.
yeah,
Maybe a
they're,
very
they're not
old
from
one.
around here either.
That's very old.
You'll figure it out. Maybe that'll be the next adventure, is to go reclaim an elephant.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
I think that's it for this set of characters.
Yeah.
Congratulations on surviving and
Yeah.
doing so well. I'm very impressed because I'm going to try and calculate some experience. But what do you guys think?
It was great. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I didn't think we would get the ogres actually to the camp.
Okay, so 500 experience for each ogre. I'm going to consider them defeated in combat rather than fighting them. You brought them to your side. So 1,000 experience for that. Plus, let's see. You defeated the bandits. There were, what was that, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bandits.
They ran though.
That's still defeated in combat. 9 bandits worth 25 experience each is another 175 experience, plus the second level fighter that was the captain. Oh, you bring him back. I guess there's a trial and he gets hung. And
Yeah.
He gets hung very, very quickly.
It's like the new special attraction. On
The circus. I tied the rope for it.
350 experience for killing him. Another 500 experience for bringing him to justice instead of just killing him.
Which was kind of the original plan.
Yeah.
So you stuck to it.
500 experience for rescuing your father, completing the whole storyline. What else is there in here?
Just of my dad.
Oh,
That's an experience.
I think so.
You got disowned.
Yeah.
has to be worth something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's toss it in 100 experience for getting disowned by your father.
What about convincing the ogres to help us instead of like
That was very
killing
creative.
us?
I'll chip in 200 for that. Anything else noteworthy? Oh, well, you guys got married.
Yeah, that's a life experience, marrying a halfling.
XP penalty for me.
Okay.
You better next time. It's okay.
And then some role-playing experience, and then divided between 3 characters. This is actually a lot for a single campaign, for a single
Level
episode.
3.
No, 1,512 experience each. So that actually levels up Fama.
Yeah, nice.
So give me a D6 for your new max, now that you're max HP.
It's a 2.
2, so 5 more, and then you also get 30 points to distribute between your thief skills as you please.
Okay.
What's the level XP cap for wizards?
2,500 for wizard, and 2,000 for warrior.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Good job, guys. I hope someone else picks up these characters, because I think the next quest to go find an elephant will be fun. Also, exploring the possibly strange marriage between
Yeah.
Amelia and Dave would be fun.
There's some roleplay stuff there.
Definitely. And that's it for Tales of the Wandering Bard. Is there anything you guys would like to say to our viewers before you peace out?
Well, I would like to thank you, Neil, because you make all that great stuff like coming through. And
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure to run a game for you guys. You guys
Yeah.
are great.
Been a blast with you as a DM.
Yeah, it's been really fun. I mean, I picked up role playing again after like watching Solemn and everything.
Mhm.
So it actually means a lot to me, all this. Yeah, and it also means a lot to me, all the people who usually play D&D with me. So it's a cool thing to have it all come together.
That's it. See you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.